The merits and credibility of this bill have been erroneously misinterpreted. LRB's opinion discredits their accusations, so I want that on the record. Mr. Speaker, when it became clear that there were several discrepancies in our election process, the state legislature stepped up and passed bills that would restore integrity in our election system. While Governor Evers has vetoed election reform bills during this session, I do believe it's important to try again because Wisconsinites deserve secure elections. Election integrity continues to be a top of issue for constituents in my district, and I am sure in the districts of many other colleagues of mine. The right to vote is not being limited in this bill or any of the bills we are taking up today. What this legislation does is bring absentee voting in line with in-person voting so that there is less confusion and a more uniform system. A uniform absentee ballot application form will make our election process more efficient and easy to understand. It also ensures security in our election system by expanding a popular reform passed by legislative Republicans in the past decade, and that was voter ID. It's not difficult for a voter to show up at the polls and provide their photo ID, and it will not be difficult for those who apply for absentee ballots as well. In this bill, the necessary step is being made to prohibit ballot harvesting, which takes place when someone collects a massive number of complete absentee ballots. This bill clarifies that only the voter themselves, a member of their immediate family, a legal guardian, or a non-family member designated by the voter to return a completed absentee ballot. Now, we know ballot harvesting could be a problem in Wisconsin because it was a problem in another state 4 years ago. Back in 2018, in North Carolina's 9th Congressional District, Republican candidate Mark Harris was ahead by about 900 votes before the end of the evening, and that was over his opponent, Dan McCready, a Democrat. However, the election board refused to testify or certify the results due to a criminal investigation which involved ballot harvesting of a political cooperative working for Harris. One guy was indicted on felony charges. 4 others were charged in relation to absentee ballot collection. Now, these were Republicans cheating in an election. So, as a result, a new election had to take place the following year. So by passing this bill, we can prevent having to deal with that kind of issue from happening here in Wisconsin. Lastly, we are doing more to ensure that our voter rolls are clean and up to date. A voter will need to provide either a valid DOT license or the last 4 digits of their Social Security number. The Wisconsin Elections Commission will be required to maintain a copy of completed registration applications. So, Mr. Speaker, election reform should not be a partisan issue. Everyone in this chamber should want our elections to be secure and transparent. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The vote is green.